Greetings, fellow armchair Imagineers. Tiki here, and welcome to basically a video where I kind of just cop to my failures and my pathetic channel management skills for the last couple weeks. Because yeah, as you might have noticed, we haven't been keeping up with our usual schedule. We like to keep a very consistent flow of doing the recaps of Once Upon a Time and also Gotham, and we haven't gotten around to doing that. So it's very troubling. It's always like I always kind of have an OCD about keeping on track of things and not letting things fall behind. So we haven't made a video since the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown review, which I thought was very good. It was kind of a fun way to cap off our week-long look at Halloween things, the haunted Halloween hijinks. And there's a bunch of stuff that I've been wanting to do. I definitely have like a backlog of theme park stuff, of nuts and bolts stuff that I want to get to. Mostly, I know it's kind of out of style right now to do Halloween stuff, but I really do want to talk about my experiences at Fright Fest at Discovery Kingdom and going through all the mazes and everything, reviewing the individual mazes, kind of giving the score overall. That could be really fun. I just haven't gotten around to the time to actually record that. And I'm way behind on what the hell I'm going to do with my whole review of Six Flags Magic Mountain and all those coasters and everything. I mean, part of me was kind of thinking of doing a top 11 Magic Mountain coasters. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out a format for that. I also want to get to a couple I don't know, a couple maybe 21st century music albums. I'm thinking Panic at the Disco's Pretty Odd would be a one that I would want to take on. Stuff like that Adventure Blue Dude would probably have no interest in talking about, so I would kind of do it solo, which I'm down with. But most importantly, and like I said, for the people that follow our Gotham recaps and follow the Once Upon a Time recaps, trying very hard to get that up. Let me just quickly explain what's been going on. It's just kind of a bitch little Google Hangout thing. It's just, you know, at my home base, at my nerd cave, the place of my actual residence where I live and everything, I haven't been able to get my Google Hangout software working. Every time I try and start up a Google Hangout show on the Google Plus page, oh, damn you, Google, they always say, "We're sorry, but there was a problem loading your show. Please try again later." And I swear to God, I have been trying to do this every day, multiple times a day, multiple times within the multiple times every day. I've been trying to do it. I have not been able to get past this error. It's driving me crazy. I'm sure it's driving Blue Dragon 5 even more crazy. We're just getting way behind. It's it's a serious issue. Luckily, while I kind of sort out what the problem is with my home computer and hopefully maybe get some, maybe clean that up a little bit. Maybe there's some virus on there that's preventing me from loading stuff. I don't know. I have no idea. But in the meantime, I have figured out, I was getting that error on this computer too for a while, for a couple nights. The same exact thing was happening. But now, alas, my secondary computer, which is at a house that I don't live in, so I don't have as much access to it. But my secondary computer is now open. It has internet access. I can do videos and whatnot. So here's the deal. First things first, I definitely want to do a Big Hero 6 review of Blue Dragon 5. I'm sure he's itching to do one with me. So, buddy, yeah, I'll send you a message. We'll set that up as soon as humanly possible. Secondly, it's going to take a while to get caught back up on track with Gotham and Once Upon a Time, but I do want to do it, but it's going to have to be like maybe like one a night for, I don't know. There's probably going to be a couple weeks where we're going to just be playing catch up in all honesty, but hopefully we'll get back on track on that. And also, Toy Story 4, yeah, shame on me for not making a video about it. I wanted to make a video about it very badly. I really wanted to, but I couldn't. So Blue Dragon 5 and I, possibly before we get around to doing catching up on our recaps, we will do reviews of Toy Story, or Toy Story 4, we'll talk about the announcement of that and then review of Big Hero 6. Interstellar, I am going to save until Thanksgiving, and I am going to do a full-blown, big, mega podcast about Interstellar with Adventure Blue Dude, and also, I'm assuming, with Blue Dragon 5, if he's seen it by then. And I've already got the title for it. It's called From Stars to Dirt, a conversation of interstellar proportions. Boom! Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, so really quickly, before I sign off, and like I said, I'm just kind of making this video to show, you know, I am in fact alive. The channel is still going on. Blue Dragon 5 and I are working behind the scenes, everything, trying to figure stuff out, pulling our hair out, and, you know, just dealing with the frustrations of being on Google Hangouts. I really need to get Bandcamp or something like that, or Skype, I don't know, like, if anyone has any recommendations for podcasting software that we could use that's better than Google Hangouts, I'd love to hear it, because quite frankly, Google Hangouts is kind of a little bit fickle and unreliable at points. And yeah, when the next big Disney movie comes out and they announce Toy Story 4 and I can't talk about it, that's a problem when I'm running the Disney Channel. So just saying, guys, come on. All right, so anyways, before I get going, just really quick, sort of like, I will try to keep it to 3 minutes or less each. My thoughts on Big Hero 6 and Interstellar. All right, I will start with Big Hero 6. For the second time in a row, Disney has managed to make the annoying character in the trailer into the most lovable thing in the movie. Baymax is obviously above and beyond the best part of this movie. I also really like the Hiro and Tadashi relationship. I kind of wish that would have gone on a little longer. My big gripe with the movie, and I actually have two big gripes with it. One, the villain, while having really cool tech, really cool animation, I like the kabuki mask design. At the end of the day, it's a Scooby-Doo villain. At the end of the day, and you watch the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. But at the end of the day, it's clearly, and I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for those meddling kids and that giant inflatable robot. So, yeah, the villain arc, not very strong, not particularly strong. I also thought the other four characters that made up the six were kind of like hit and miss. I like Fred, TJ Miller, and of course, me and Blue Dragon 5, we have a definite affinity for TJ Miller from How to Train Your Dragon and Gravity Falls, stuff like that. So, love me some TJ Miller, and he definitely delivers here. This is actually probably one of his funnier voice works. And it's great, man. He probably has, like, the standout role besides Baymax in the whole movie. And don't you dare not stay until the credits. I mean, don't you dare leave until the credits are... Don't leave during the credits. That's what I'm trying to say. There's an after the credits scene that's absolutely fucking amazing. That's all I'll say about that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It involves underwear. I didn't really feel like the female characters came across all that strongly in Big Hero 6. I hate to say that, but I don't know. The Go-Go character seemed a little bit kind of like cliche, sort of like tough chick, and I really, the whole, that whole scene where she's just like, woman up! I'm like, that was a facepalm moment for me. I don't know. I did not like that from a writing standpoint. Let's see. Honey Lemon, she's a bit better of a character, but again, I don't really... First of all, I don't really understand her powers, and I don't know. But I dig the whole science is awesome element of it and everything like that. The animation's gorgeous. It's just not nearly as strong as Frozen or Wreck-It Ralph, I don't think. And I almost called him Big Dragon 5. Blue Dragon 5 might have a different opinion about it than I do, considering he's much more of a comic book superhero fan than I am. You know, I appreciate superheroes and whatnot, but I'm not like a diehard fan of the genre like he is. So it should be an interesting session talking about that. Interstellar. My thoughts on Interstellar are pretty much the same as Brad Jones. Like, you can throw any plot holes you want at me. You can throw any sort of you know, like, well, this was too obvious, this was too, like, I don't care. It was the experience for me. It was one of those movies where I will never forget the experience I had in the theater. And I guess the thing that I really attached myself to with Interstellar was just how emotional it was. And also, I mean, it's crazy. It's just absolutely the way they play with time and relativity and everything like that. And oh, and wormholes and yeah, I mean, I dug it a lot. Having said that, I can totally see why people don't like it. I can totally understand that. So it's probably one of those movies where it's like, I love it, but yeah, out of any movie I love, I could totally see, like, no, if you're not in the right state of mind, if you're not in for like a really emotional, like super sort of Spielbergian, like father-daughter story, then yeah, this might not be the movie for you. But I don't know. I just thought, just you got to admire the ambition of the guy. You got to admire just the scope and scale and everything, and the originality of the concepts he's playing with. It's goddamn ambitious, and that's what I like about it above all else. So that's my thoughts for Interstellar and Big Hero 6. I'm going to go and message Big Dragon of 5 because I want that to be his new nickname on the channel now. I'm going to go ahead and message him, see if we can't get him on tomorrow for a Big Hero 6 review, and kind of take it from there, kind of pick up the pieces, move forward. Keep moving forward, as Walt Disney would say. All right, have a good night, everyone.